Welcome back, everyone. This is Bill Kidda speaking. Our third learning objective was to talk about our communities here at NAVFAC. So prior to the latest release of the ConOps that we just covered, our communities consisted of business lines and support lines. Our business lines consisted of asset management, environmental, design and construction, real estate, and expeditionary. And our business lines were primarily responsible for mission execution. Our support lines consisted of CIO, business office, contracting, financial management, and many other support lines, which provided the support needed to our business lines so they can properly execute the mission. In the last version of the ConOps, we now have what we call directorates. Our directorates were established primarily for the three reasons that you see shown here on this slide. The first was to integrate our capabilities by output rather than individual functional areas. So an example of what that first bullet means is the MTP3 process, which stands for Milcon Team Planning and Programming Process, MTP3. It's basically a diagram that shows the deliverables and key meetings that take place for a Milcom project prior to the award of the construction contract. So one of the first deliverables in this process is when our planners that were part of the old asset management business line would develop what we call an installation PWD 1391 document. It's essentially a planning document with the focus on project development. Once the planners finished that document, the document was enacted. And then there would be other events that would take place. And then the next major deliverable was a Region FEC Team 1391 document, which was created and produced by the design and construction business line. So it was a different business line creating this second deliverable. This Region FEC Team 1391's focus was on final scope and development. And once that was approved, that document was approved, there would be other deliverables or events that would take place, meetings that would take place, up until then the award of the construction contract. And this whole process would take, approximately 3 years. So essentially you had two different business lines working towards the same mission, the same output, which was the award of the construction contract. That ties into the first bullet there. Now with our new directorate structure, those planners that worked on that installation PWD 1391 are now part of the same directorate as the individuals that created that Region FEC Team Final 1391 document. Again, we're focusing on the output, which is the award of the construction contract, rather than an individual functional area. The other reason why the directorates were created was to structure around value streams, specific capabilities, and accountability. So a value stream means a sequence of activities necessary to deliver a product and service to a customer or internally. So again, it kind of it is still part of that first bullet of integrating capabilities by the output. Okay, rather than the individual functional area. And then also we wanted to design our directorates to be more responsible for the execution of our capabilities. So our directorates focus on these three items: mission capability, so ensuring that we have adequate capacity of our team members which includes that they have appropriate skill sets, competencies, they have the proper equipment and authority and business acumen in order to deliver on the mission. Also, our directorates focus on program execution, the actual delivery of our programs, projects, or products and services within the domain of their individual directorate. And also, our directorates focus on value stream tools, ensuring that our personnel have the proper technical essentials and electronic tools and resources necessary to execute the mission. Our directorates here at NAVFAC are shown here. We have Planning, Design, and Construction, otherwise known as PDC. We have the Public Works Directorate, otherwise known as PW. And we also have the Expeditionary Directorate, otherwise known as EX. This concludes this portion of the presentation.